Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
ओके हम इधर है अभी
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
ओके भाई तू ये बचा लियो बाद में से
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
ओ भाई
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't क्या option I can't walk to start classes walk to explore
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
loyalty daring daring
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor ओ ये हमारा है Gryffindor except choose a different house ना ठीक है Gryffindor
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
बाय मुझे लेक्चर नहीं सुनना है तेरा
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
ओ
I
पीछे
am
पेंटिंग
a
भी हिल रहा है
Gryffindor.
पूरा एकदम एकदम
Never
डिट्टो
could
बना
remember
है
the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
ओके
Thank you, Professor
ओ ये
Weasley.
कौन सा अजीब
You're
सा
welcome.
रास्ता है
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
ओके फाइनली उड़ गया हम
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
कंट्रोल मिल गया फाइनली चलो हैट होती है जो हमें अपने दो रूम्स बताती है कि तुम कौन से इसमें होगे वो किस में होगा ऐसा तो इधर 1 2 3 4 लोग एक साथ रह सकते हैं 4 लोग एक साथ रह सकते हैं और अभी हमें बाहर जाना है हाँ इधर मैजिक यूज कर सकते हैं हम
Potato!
पोटेगो अच्छा मैं पोटेटो पोटेटो बोल रहा था उसको पोटेगो चलो बाहर जाते हैं उधर जाना है ना आई थिंक से हमें नीचे उतरना पड़ेगा नहीं ना क्या ऊपर जाना है ओ ऊपर जाना है मैं ये किसी दूसरे के यहाँ पर आ गया मैं चलो ऊपर जाते हैं इसमें भाग नहीं सकते क्या स्कूल में हाँ अलग बात है भाग तो नहीं सकते कौन से भी स्कूल में
Which way is the common room?
ऊपर ऊपर ओके चलो नीचे जाना है ये भाई साहब पेंटिंग है ली मैजिक सीखना पड़ेगा इसको भी हमें
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
ज़्यादा नहीं बोल रही तू मारू तो मैं मारू भाई पढ़ने में कोई शर्म बात नहीं होती है
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Nelly,
If I weren't born with wings,
अरे यार
you use them.
Everyone who isn't a pureblood Slytherin.
I've no doubt that Black Widow is the worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen. No ability to have a reform.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd
Oh.
use them.
वो बर्ड
You'll like it, trust me.
Last time I saw your dragon class was at the vegetable patch in the greenhouse.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year.
हो गई ऊपर
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the college.
ओके इधर से आना है
Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Yep.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
Yes.
joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Book.
Here you are.
Oh, magic सीख सकता हूँ मैं. What the heck? क्या ये?
What is it?
ये क्या था?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what
वो
you are
उड़ते उड़ते जा रहे
learning, so
कुछ तो
that you
पीछे.
master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. You've been
Oh, Joker.
practicing.
Oh, bhai.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field
क्या
guide
ये?
when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Yes, भाई इसमें मुझे मॉन्स्टर को लड़ना है यार, ये सिखा रहे हैं मुझे अभी से.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
क्या ये?
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what
Revelio.
Portrait of Barufio. Guide pages. This portrait decided the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain exhaler and as an example of what when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on the chest. Wow, what the fuck. You have just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards complete challenges appears here. Okay. Field guide, only way to acquire experience point. Okay. How to open? Acha. This is your wizarding level XP earned from challenges. Increase your level and power. Okay. Your field guide track your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Okay. How to select? Okay. Collecting your first guide page. Unlock a new challenge category. New challenges you can unlock through your adventure will appear here. Select a field guide. Okay. Each challenges has tiers. Special rewards unlock each tier you complete from appearance. Reward must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards. मेरे को रिवॉर्ड तो पहले मैं रिवॉर्ड लेकर आया. नीचे इसमें था ना रिवॉर्ड. ये था ना रिवॉर्ड. चश्मा मिला है. Back. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Jump कैसे मारता है यार ये?
Inside and outside of the castle.
Wow.
Revelio.
Revelio. भाग नहीं सकते क्या इसमें? Oh, chest है वो.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
हाँ मैं आया तो जा. कुछ मिला क्या नहीं? इधर भी कुछ है.
Ah, good timing. perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Yes.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall, open. Hogwarts device is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and Professor live, and the includes the house, common rooms, and the great walls. Is it? I think so. The southern flag. No. The great hall. Select the south wing region. In the this view, you can see the flow flames available in this region. Green flow flames represent flame you can discover, including your own house, common room. Grey flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. तो हमें जाना इधर है. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flow flames for you. Use to rotate your map fast travel to the Central Hall flow flames with X. Okay. Central Hall X.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Chalo.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yes. Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about the Charm class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
और ये क्या होता है? Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Yeah.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in the fact, I'm afraid there isn't. What suspicious is there more to the story than a search for belongings and extent?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the
Bye.
details of the... Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
Yes.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
जाओ मैं बाय जाना किधर है इसके बाद जाना है बात करनी है ऑफिस से यार
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Yes.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Which what? Open the quest log. Open map. This represent the main quest. Complete the main quest will further the story. Unlock new features and gain grant XP. Defense against the dark arts class. और बाजू वाला कौन सा है? Okay. Some quests are unlocking by spells and or level requirements. In the case, you will need to be required level and or have required spell to activate the quest. New spell can be earned by completing professor assignments or a quest reward. Okay. Track a quest A to continue. पहले ये जाए charm class. This is the enormous. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide. Okay. चलो हमारा first
The map
quest
is
चालू है.
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your...
Bye. ऊपर जाना है. Quest complete Hogwarts. Oh, something कुछ तो आया था. Compass. The chairman compass.
I've taken to studying during the day.
अब वो अच्छा मैं भाग सकता हूँ चलो अभी. भाई साहब भागो. बाहर का दिख रहा है नहीं कुछ भी जाने दो. Defense against the dark arts tower. Oh.
Get away from me! You made your point!
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! What do you want?
है both.
I wish I could
Professor
simply
Ronan
charm
tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him
Quest
of his
begin.
Here,
हमारी
behind
class.
you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
आ गया.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
ना मैं तो पहला ईयर है मेरा.
Well,
कितना funny है यार.
it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
और हम पहले study your hand with L. Okay.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Okay.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Finally बाहर जा रहे हैं.
After me.
Finally बाहर जा रहे. चलो 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 चलो. Hint. Reveal. Hint के लिए reveal. While outline indicates your active target, aim, reward. Oh, finally बाहर आ गए हम.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh, भाई साहब.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
करना क्या है? What we have to do?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last
Summoning the
possible
charm
moment.
Accio.
Now,
Pull set
think
target
of this
closer.
like gobstones, if you
Hold
will, but
RT
instead of
and
throwing
press
the
the
marble
assign
out,
button
you
to
are
cast
summoning them
Accio.
toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll... That's it! Don't lose your composure.
Accio.
Excellent. Stay
नहीं यार.
focused.
एक मिनट.
Accio.
Splendid! Happens to the best
अरे
of
इसको
us.
छोड़ू कैसे मैं?
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
करना चालू.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
नहीं थोड़ा आगे और थोड़ा.
That's it.
Watch
30.
this. That is how it's
50
done.
100 पॉइंट हो गए उसके. अरे यार.
Let us see this.
मैं इसको छोड़ू किसे? वही समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
Accio.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
ओ 50 मिल गए. चलो मैं जीत गया. ओके चलो. पता नहीं कैसे.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
क्या कर रहा है अभी ये नुबड़ा? Oh, Luxus.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
उसको छोड़ना कैसे?
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
प्लीज रुक जा. नहीं यार.
Don't lose your good.
Watch this.
इसको एकदम आराम से आ रहा है. मेरे को तो कितना स्पीड में आ रहा है.
There we go.
अरे
Do not be discouraged. Here we go. That is how it's done.
देखो ये किया.
Accio.
20 पॉइंट मिले. वाह व्हाट द हेक. वो जीत गया.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
गेम तो अच्छा था. नया
Class is
स्पेल सिस्टम मिल
dismissed.
गया.
Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm ready, Manchester, and I'm holding on my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world
Uganda.
at a new school in a new country.
Wakanda, Uganda. Nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
Action कब मिलेगा?
And with you. I think Professor... Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. बाहर जाने मिलेगा. Quest complete. दूसरा quest. अन्ना.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes. कौन थी वो? निशान है. भागो. ये भाई साहब किधर जाना है? नीचे. आज से ज़्यादा कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे क्योंकि बाहर तो अभी हमें एडवेंचर पे जाने नहीं मिलेगा. क्लासेस ही रहेंगे सारे. ओ खोलो.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Levioso.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
चलो चलो. Steady your hands and guide. चलो. पहुंच गया. Levitation spell सीखेंगे. Levioso.
Levioso!
उड़ गया.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
मैं ही पहला कहते कि चलो कुछ नहीं हम तक थोड़े पर परफॉर्म कैसे करते ही है.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
RT perform. अभी basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
मार
done.
जा. अभी. Oh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
There you go.
Be easy. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid.
This can't be your
Levioso. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
नूबड़ा मर गया अपना हरा दिया इसको.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
उसकी पड़ गई.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Yeah.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso.
Levioso. Levioso. इससे कोड़ा दूँ मैं.
Nice work.
इस बात करते चलो.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my share of wand combat. It was never use my wand in combat. No.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know.
Sound interesting. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive unsanctioned dueling organization. Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill.
Yeah,
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Bye.
If you're interested.
Bye.
Till next time.
Quest completed. इसमें मैप है ये तो. हम इसमें आएगा I think so. ये क्या है quest? Cross 1 down 1. ये क्या है? Okay, जाने दो. तो guys, I think so. आज का वीडियो इधर तक ही रखता हूँ मैं, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम जाएंगे फिर हॉगवर्ट के इसकी नए सामान लेने के लिए. टेक केयर एंड बाय बाय.